Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And excitement in the air because it's opening weekend in MLS. It's the New England Revolution, and they take on the Columbus Crew.
Well, the atmosphere is incredible inside the stadium, Derek. There's a real sense of optimism amongst the fans about the new season and what it might bring. It's been a long wait, but hopefully we get a great game to kick their campaigns off.
Nagbe. Yeboah. Laid into the centre. And he's clear as lines. And continues his run. And space to cross it. It might be on for them. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we know he loves linking up with other players, but it's when he's in and around the penalty area, that's when he's at his most dangerous, when he plays little 1-2s around his marker and then plays the next forward.
And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how close this is. May not have been given in my day, but the technology's certainly shown its worth here.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Lucas Zelarayan. Milos Degenek. Zelarayan. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Carles Gil. The cross is on. An attack full of promise. And the problem not completely solved. And in the end, no damage done. Committed challenge. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Possibilities inside the box. Oh, could be. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
Well, a second goal for them here. Showing a lot of guile there. And making the run to the inside. Perfectly fair tackle, and it will be a corner. It's a short one. Firing it towards goal. Superb block. Well, no problems defensively. How about the cross? Oh, fancy footwork. Speculative ball fired to the near post. Thumped clear. On a pass that lacks quality. Traustason. Read it well. Carrizo. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Can he get one back? That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Keen to take it short here. Moving forward effectively. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. And they could get one back here. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Well, they're going for the short one. Now veering in field. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. But he's gone short with it. Pulls it back. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Opportunity. And touched onto the frame of the goal. They do like to press whenever they can. Crossing opportunity. Can he finish this? And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here. But the keeper should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Lucas Zelarayan. Well, foul play, says the referee. And perhaps a bit fortunate not to be shown the yellow card. Different story next time, no doubt. An authoritative challenge. Traustason. Leggett might be able to produce from this position. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Well, possibilities in the centre. Able to deal with the threat. Let's see about the delivery. It might still be problematic. Could be troublesome. Promising possession, this. Just wanted to get it out of there. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, he hasn't quite had the impact on attack that we were expecting, Stuart. plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Traustason. And Carles Gil. An attack full of promise. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, that was begging to be put home, but the goalkeeper has it. Milos Degenek. Here's Artur. And just looking ahead to MLS action on EA TV live. It's the New England Revolution, and they take on Toronto FC. Can he take advantage? It could be up for grabs. And I think the threat has been averted.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. I can't believe he's kept that one out.
In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Oh, nice ball over the top. It needs an accurate cross. Well, thumped clear. Carles Gil. It might be on for them. He's going forward well here. Getting in there to intercept. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Oh, surely. And power over subtlety. He's hit the woodwork.
Well, he made decent contact with it, but he has to score from that range.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more MLS action coming your way. It's the Columbus Crew taking on the New England Revolution. Space and time for the cross. Useful looking ball. Oh, the angle was acute.
Well, I don't think anybody was expecting him to shoot from there. That was really close.
Here it is now, a substitution. Nagbe. Milos Degenek. Good pressure high up the pitch. Oh, did so well to deny him. Can someone get on the end of this? And the keeper had the measure of it. Referees are rightly praised for giving advantage, but when there is no advantage, it has to be a free kick. Moreira. Degenek. Here's Artur. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Promising sequence. Can he finish this? Pivotal moment defensively. Just 15 minutes remaining. Could be threatening. It looks promising. Could be troublesome. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And he's made headway. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
Goals in plentiful supply, 4-1 currently. Well, by playing keep ball like this, they're keeping the opposition at bay. Juan Camilo Hernandez. And he saw the situation developing. And possibilities here. And using his body to good effect. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. This is looking threatening. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Artur. Araujo. Juan Camilo Hernandez. In behind for him to chase. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. But when he shoots, I expected him to go across the goalkeeper. He should never beat the goalkeeper inside that near post. That's not good keeping.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. This looks promising. Well, they've given him too much space. He's scored once already and close to making it a double.
Well, every time he gets on the ball, he looks a real danger today.
He's driven in the corner. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Well, Derek, they've definitely started off on the wrong foot, haven't they? It's so vital that they now bounce back next week. They can't afford to start the season with back-to-back losses.
Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from Major League Soccer coming right up. It's the Columbus Crew, and they take on Los Angeles FC.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And a fine tackle. Lucas Zelarayan. And the cross is very much on. Carrizo. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Precise ball movement. And crossed in there. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Now what can they do from here? Artur. Doughty defending to win the ball back. Takes the shot. Oh, magnificent reaction. And the referee has caught up with him following his indiscretion earlier. Well, the short corner routine. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Yeboah. And players waiting in the centre. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Getting forward. Well, disappointing end to the move. Blessing. And back with Crépeau. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, Derek, when he's on form, when he's focused, he's a brilliant runner with the ball. He can take on players, he can go past people with ease, and he's got a great shot on him as well. I'm really looking forward to watching him play today.
And that will be a corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, it still could be dangerous. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Artur. And couldn't keep himself onside. Playing with purpose and control. And let's give credit to the defending. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Nagbe. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Possession given away, unfortunately. Blessing. And he read it superbly. Degenek. Lucas Zelarayan. Determined defending. Vela. Terrific block. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. And short it is. It might be on for them. Cuts it back. Well, he pulled that one, and the end result there for all to see. Darlington Nagbe. Zelarayan. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Crossing possibilities. Foiling them effectively. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Kellen Acosta. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Great opportunity! Well, it's ended up being, quite frankly, easy for the keeper.
Well, he should be hitting the back of the net. That's a poor effort.
And the short option preferred. Unable to make the mark with that cross. Yeboah. Darlington Nagbe. Good pass. The cross is on. Lost possession. Kellen Acosta. Rodriguez. It's a neat move. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Arango. Did well to win the ball back. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. And they know they need to stop him. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Blessing. And it's with Sanchez. Ryan Hollingshead. Vela. Sanchez. Giving the ball away. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping.
Well, the stats tell us everything. They just aren't doing enough going forward. They've been too predictable and far too slow in their build-up play. They need to do something different to get the breakthrough.
Well, he was one of their better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, he struggled to have any real impact on the game. I think if they are to kick on in the second half, it's key that he sees a bit more of the ball. And hopefully with that, he can start to put that back line under a bit more pressure.
Well, a good tackle. He could pick out a teammate. Well, spot on with that challenge.
Well, I think it's fair to say the fans aren't too happy with that decision.
Can they hit on the break? Good looking ball. There could be a chance now. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. And unable to keep the ball. Offside the decision.
Substitution for the visitors.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game.
Carlos Vela entering the match. Number 11, Gareth Bale.
Darlington Nagbe. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Now he must favour the cross. Body on the line. Could be threatening. This attack looks highly promising. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
So deciding to make a personnel change. At this juncture. Substitution time it is. Kellen Acosta. Brian Rodriguez. Acosta. Fluency of movement. Can they forge ahead? No! Chance missed.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
Well, he could give it away. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Good bit of pressing. Bale. Now what can they do from here? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from Major League Soccer coming up on EA TV. It's the Columbus Crew facing LAFC. Can they take the lead? That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there. Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Now, how about the short corner? Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Ryan Hollingshead. Acosta. And it's with Sanchez. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Bale. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Chance maybe. And a time for composure on the ball. Being pressed and pressed high. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Nagbe. Really getting stuck in. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more MLS action coming your way. It's LAFC, and they take on the Vancouver Whitecaps. On the attack, is there to be late drama? Well, the two sides still locked together, and a set piece, a corner, can make all the difference. And deciding to go short with this one. And very deftly cut out. Good use of advantage by the referee. He continues his run. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? On the attack in the closing phase. Can he play it in? Kellen Acosta. Making sure it didn't get past him. And a decent save. Full credit. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. Can someone get on the end of this? And they'll struggle to get it away properly. Oh, terrific save.
Well, that's surely it. That was possibly their last chance. What a great save that was.
Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. And breaking at pace with menace. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? This could finish it! Well, an easy one to cut out, really. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Yes, Derek, well, it could have gone either way, couldn't it? It was so competitive for much of the game, but they kept pushing, kept believing, and probably deserved the winner in the end. A great result.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, he was excellent today, and he gave them that all-important lead. They just struggled to cope with him. His movement was so clever.
All eyes on one man. 3 goals in 3 games, and you can't argue with that. We're live on EA TV. Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from Major League Soccer coming right up. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
So for the Columbus crew, a very good victory in the last game against Los Angeles FC. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Yes, I thought it was a good 1-0 win in front of their own fans. Today will be tougher, though, and I'm expecting a really...
Has a go! And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
We'll just take another look at this, because the 1-2 to get behind the defence is superbly worked. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Mihailovic. Getting in there to intercept. Carrizo. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Oh, great attacking play. And keeping it out. Going short. Regained possession. Really closing him down here. Johnston. Promising position, this. And close but offside nonetheless. Artur. And in possession, Moreira. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Lucas Zelarayan. Well, they keep the ball moving. Well, what a stop that was. George Mihailovic. Top-class defending. Artur. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Here's Artur. A chance to whip it in. Darlington Nagbe. Well, closed down straight away. Bodies forward and the break looks on. He's in control of the situation.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes. And their attacking play has been excellent. Surely only a matter of time before they extend their lead here.
Oh, big opportunity. Just can't get it past him. Johnston. Could play it in. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Juan Camilo Hernandez. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Can he finish this? And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Short corner taken. An attack full of promise. Might be able to get in behind the defence. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Artur. Intercepting it intelligently. It's Torres now. Nice looking pass. And couldn't keep himself onside. Moreira. And the ball's gone. Wanyama. Moving into the advanced position. And getting across to stop it.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
So the corner played into the box. Well, he was being closely watched. Goal kick.
Well, the defender knew he couldn't get to the ball first, but he just did enough to put him off there.
Nagby. Artur. Lucas Zelarayan. Here's Artur. Carrizo. And he's got the beating of his opponent. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Carrizo. And space to cross it. And a good tackle. The first half here comes to an end. Well, he's been the standout for us. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Good technique displayed. Well, time just challenged magnificently. Artur. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Well, we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Can they create something from here? Options in the middle. But nothing to worry about. Ibrahim. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And the flag does go up. Must have been tight. So making the substitution now. Zelarayan. How can he take them on and beat them? It's there for him. Oh, a good diving save. Well, they fancy a short one. Effective challenge. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV, and I very much hope you can join us for this game.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
He's going forward well here, and it's come off the keeper. And space for the cross. Artur. Nagby. Showing good defensive judgment. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Zelarayan. "20 minutes to go in this one. Can he put it in? Keeper getting the touch. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Well, just look at this. It's a good finish and reward for their pressure. They really have controlled this game.
So 2-0 now. Perfectly positioned to take it away.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
On attacking possibilities. A wonderful intervention. True distribution from Wanyama. Well, he had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. Moreira. Artur. Well, you can absolutely sense the frustration growing in the opposition camp. They can't get near the ball. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Might really be able to trouble them here. Can he take advantage? Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Can they keep it going? So a throw in here. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Degenek. Here's Arthur. Nagby.
Well, the crowd are certainly not happy. Their team is being totally outplayed here. They're just being passed around far too easily.
Tavares with it. Lucas Zelarayan. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Well, they're going for the short one. And whipped into the box. Taking care of business defensively here. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Piet. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of...
Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from MLS. It's the Columbus Crew, and they face the New York Red Bulls.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Christian Cáceres Jr. Luquinhas. Making progress. Played towards the back post. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Carrizo. Degenek. And in possession, Moreira. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Excellent ball over the top. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Offside.
Well, he doesn't need to make his movement quite so quickly there. Just let the ball be played into the space.
Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Could be troublesome. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
Lucas Zelarayan. Real chance. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Short corner favoured. And players waiting at the far post. Well, not the best clearance. Danger averted for now. Really good high press. Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Well, Stuart, they must score. Oh, did so well to deny him.
Well, it has to come soon. They're creating so many chances. Just listen to the noise inside here.
Short corner it is. Crossing into the middle. And a no-nonsense clearance. Breaking at pace. Will they profit from this situation? Potential danger. Oh, look at that! They've taken the lead. Well, they haven't been the dominant team so far, but they're certainly not complaining about the scoreline.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Morris. Lucas Zelarayan. Morris. Well, they keep passing away. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Morris. Nagby. He's going forward well here. Gives it a go. What a save. It's a short one. This looks promising. Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide.
Creative look about this. Defensive efficiency personified. A chance to whip it in. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Morris. That is how to apply the pressure. Lucas Zelarayan. Morris. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Timely intervention.
Well, there it is. The away side haven't had as much of the ball, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
A deep delivery. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. Tavares with it. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. And they need to get tighter. Now to the front post. And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. Zelarayan. Outfoxing the defender. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So back underway following the equaliser. And we will have just one additional minute. And there it is, the half-time whistle. This man will get... Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Christian Cáceres Jr. Can he finish? And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, but when he shoots, I expected him to go across the goalkeeper. He should never beat the goalkeeper inside that near post. That's not good keeping.
So there we have it, 2-1. Might really be able to trouble them here. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Oh, it might be. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Well, they fancy a short one. And a useful cross. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Action from Major League Soccer to come here on EA TV. It's the Columbus Crew, and they take on the New York Red Bulls. Oh, this is looking promising. Nicely blocked. They've got it now, what can they do?
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Did well to win the ball back. Could be! And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle it.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
No shortage of goals in this match, 3-1. Juan Camilo Hernandez. And that puts them in position. Oh, good-looking run. Well, fantastic reflex action.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Taken short. Fine cross into the middle. The clearance wasn't decisive. Plenty of live football coming your way right here on EA TV.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
And he takes on the shot. Just can't get it past him. So a throw in here. We're getting the ball forward. But nothing comes of it. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Opportunity, and a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. And there's the delivery. Really good block. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Untidy in possession. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Defensive efficiency personified. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Options in the centre, foiling them effectively. Oh, he's given us away. Can they create something? But ably intercepted when it looked as though they might be in. Lucas Zelarayan. Could be dangerous. And an astute piece of defending. Good-looking sequence. And slipped through beautifully. And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Lucas Zelarayan. Teixeira. And he read it well, intercepting it. Luquinhas. And unable to keep the ball. The press was on and it worked. Has eyes for goal. And a fantastic diving save. Over it comes. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. Threat over for now, it seems. Making progress. Lucas Zelarayan gives it a go. Superb block. Oh, moving it nicely. 3 minutes of added time here. Takes the shot. And diving to thwart him.
Substitution for New York Red
They will
Bulls.
now make use of their substitutes bench.
Number 12, Dylan Milos. To be replaced
Short corner favoured.
number 24.
And making the move to the inside. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need...
Will they profit from this situation? Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from MLS. It's New York City FC, and they take on the Columbus Crew.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And space for them here on the flank. So for the Columbus Crew, the bitter taste of defeat in their last game. They lost against the New York Red Bulls. How might this one go, Stuart?
Well, that defeat shows how vulnerable they are at the moment. It really was a poor display. Today, though, it's important that they show some resilience and defend better as a unit. If they do that, I think they'll probably get something from this game.
How about the cross? That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. Struggling to get it away. And very deftly cut out. Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas, in and around the box. His creativity is excellent. Playing little 1-2s, balls round the corner, linking up with other teammates, just to have that little bit of penetration. He's going to be key to breaking down this defence.
Playing it short. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. But now we see that the offside flag has gone up. Degenek. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Into the advanced position. But nothing comes of it. Must be! Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Juan Camilo Hernandez. A bit sloppy in possession. Well, not hard to read that pass. Miloš Degenek. Well, they couldn't keep it. And space to cross it. And good pressure high up the pitch. Could take the lead. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Wasteful again in possession. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, they can keep possession now. Eber.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
He has time to play it over. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Looking for the angle. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Plenty of room in the wide area. Crossing opportunity. Just a matter of thumping it away. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Zelarayan. Retaining possession proving difficult. Eber. Good effort here. Oh, keeper dealt with it.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And short it is. Well, can they be creative from here? And options in the centre. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Can he do it to take the lead? Oh, it's gone in! And that will be written down as an own goal. No wonder he's hanging his head.
Well, as the replay shows us, that will be classed as an own goal. He's a bit unlucky there.
Well, an own goal that has left them trailing and flailing. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Morales. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Darlington Nagbe keeping the ball moving. Nagbe. Teixeira. Zelarayan. Worth a try. Ball is loose. And a time for calm on the ball.
Well, what a great save that was to keep them in this. May just be the impetus they need, as they certainly haven't been at their best today.
Well, he's got a few things right in this first half, but not everything.
Well, while I agree he's not been at his best, he's found himself in some really good positions, and the only thing that's been missing has been his finishing. I'm sure he'll score in the second half because his movement has been really good.
And the cross fired over, but no real central pressure applied. Could be a chance to break here. And he keeps going. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And that pass could be troublesome. He just needs to remain icy cool. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Lucas Zelarayan. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more MLS action coming your way. It's New York City FC, and they take on the New York Red Bulls. And what a magical save it was!
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for it.
All right, I'm gonna do it now. I got the webcam on. Let's go, baby. All right, it's on now. I mean business. Give it a like, give it a follow, give it a share. I was talking to my buddies. I wasn't able to, but now I'm able to. Let's turn it up. Let's go. You got to score. 1-0 lead. We need some insurance. We're playing like a bunch of idiots. So welcome to the stream. If you're new to the stream, give me a follow. I'm new to streaming, not new to gaming. All right, let's go, yellow. Oh, they're going to short corner, short corner. Come on, get it out of here.
Morales. Can he take the chance?
Oh, no, he's shielding.
It's got to be.
Oh!
Real excitement, a back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, good thing I turned the camera and microphone on for that. 1-0 equalizer. 1-1 now.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise.
Ridiculous.
But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Ridiculous. 1-1. NYCFC. This is who we played in the championship last year. And we won. Or in the Eastern, we played LAFC in the championship. And we won. Come on, guys. Let's get another one.
Lucas Zelarayan.
Oh,
Not a
pause.
particularly strong challenge.
Oh, no, yeah,
Well,
throw the
that's a
flag.
foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position.
Let's get somebody in there. Let's get a sub. Let's get a sub. Nagby, you're tired. Who else are we getting in there? Tremblay.
Substitution time it
Oh,
is.
is he going to shoot? I'm going to shoot. I'm going to put it way out here. I'm going to put it way out here. Oh, no, I went that way. What the
A long
hell?
way off target.
Well, no
He
wonder he's
shanked
looking a
it.
bit sheepish. Really poor effort, you have to say.
That was very poor. That was the worst. Oh, man, that was bad.
Acevedo. Parks. Action from Major League Soccer to come here on EA TV.
Come on,
it's
yellow.
the Columbus Crew, and they face New York City FC. Gives it a go. What a save. And short it
Short
is.
corner again.
That's not a bad ball.
Oh, my gosh. They scored on corners all day.
Accuracy with the header. Just what
We're
they needed.
struggling this year. Come on, guys. What are you doing?
Well, let's take another look, because it's a well-worked short corner that just changes
What
the
are
angle
you
of
guys
the cross,
doing?
and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the
We gotta
goalkeeper
score
can do
now.
about that.
Now we're just playing for
What
1
a big
point.
moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here?
Make some triangles. Let's go, fellas.
15 minutes left for play.
Good ball. Good ball.
Oh, nice ball.
There it
over
is to
top
the
Chase.
Romanian.
And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle.
Damn it. Come on, yellow. Get the ball back.
Weber.
Oh, no.
And moving the ball nicely. Well, will that come back to haunt them? A golden chance missed.
Well, the game should be over. How's he missed that?
We're really struggling. We're struggling. All right, let's go. 10 minutes.
So approaching the final
Give me a
whistle,
like, give
and
me
the
a root,
visitors
give me a
on course to
comment.
lose
Root
narrowly
us
here.
on. Who you
Stuart,
rooting
what have
for?
you made of it?
Well, it's
Rooting
been
for
close,
me
but
or
I'm not
against
sure they
me? They're
deserve anything
pressing
from this game.
with the
They've just
lead.
not created enough clear-cut chances. There's still time, though. They just need to get the ball into
They're
the danger
pressing
area.
with the lead. Who do these guys think they are?
Lucas Zelarayan.
Who do they think they are? Look at
There
him. The
might
heat
very
is
well be
on.
late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1.
Get it to him. Get it to him. Oh. Good tackle. Damn it.
Acevedo. Eber. It's Parks. Mitrica.
Oh, no, no,
Well,
no.
these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise inside this
Oh,
stadium.
hang on, Stuart, it's a chance. Oh, a superb save.
I don't know what I'm
Well,
doing.
having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt.
We're giving this game away. Come on, fellas. Another short corner.
Going
6
short.
corners to 0. We haven't had 1, and they've had 6. We're giving this game away.
Running with the ball confidently. Really a very
All right,
poor
here's
ball.
our chance. Here's our chance. Let's go, baby.
Moreira.
Nice. One more time.
Yoyoboa.
Naboya.
They play it in. Must be.
Oh, do it
Might still
again.
be able to do a bit of damage.
Oh.
And that will be all for this game. Defeat
Wow.
for the visitors. That's the big story.
Wow.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round.
I
for
felt
the
like we
coach
were in
to
control
think
of the
about
game
for
the whole
next
time. What do you mean, dude?
His performance in this particular
What do you
game
mean,
will have
dude? We
impressed
were in
many
control
people,
the whole
Stuart.
time.
Well, he
Well, I
scored
don't know.
a good
That guy
goal,
had
and
6
if I was
shots.
his coach,
Maybe we
I
weren't.
certainly wouldn't be worried by him missing a couple of
Wow.
chances.
Tough loss. Last year we won the championship. This year we're not making the playoffs. Like, we're horrible this year. Look, we're the 7th best team. It's like the 7th worst team, too. All right, let's go to the office. What do we got to say? Monthly scouting reports. All right, let's see if we got anybody good. Maybe those two. Nobody there, really. See what B. Williams has. Oh, Rossi might be something. That guy might be something. Let's sign him. We're just signing him to the youth squad. Doesn't mean we're marrying him. It means we're dating him. And G. Jackson. What'd you find, G. Jackson? Nothing? You're out of here, Sam Harper. Rejected. Rejection. Oh, sign 4 players in your youth academy. We did it. What's up, Jay? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Give me a like, give me a follow, give me a share. If you're new to the stream, we're playing as the Columbus Crew in a season. We're not doing so hot. We just lost the last game, 2-1. NYCFC. We got a lot of unhappy players, too. Let's check out the squad. We gotta check out the squad hub. I don't know why everybody's so unhappy. Probably because we're losing. Let's get her shiznit together. He's unhappy with playtime. You're not getting any playtime. You're unhappy with your playtime and your contract. Artur, you play a lot. Tremblay, you're not playing well. I can't help you with your player performance. Get it together. I can help you with your contracts. Oh, I got to help him with his contract. We got some unhappy players. I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy with what's happening out here, guys. We're better. We're out of the playoffs right now. I don't know what to do. I can only do so much. Besides getting out there on the field and playing for you guys, I can't do it all. Ugh, it's tough out there. But hey, we're going to save it. And I'm going to jump into streaming some VR. It's going to be crazy. But give it a like, give it a follow, give it a share. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. For show.
Fucking building.